Chaos reign. Uh, uh, yes. Yes. Welcome, guys. Welcome again to another edition, another stream, another live stream here on the Chaos Rain Show. I am Chaos Rain here as I sip my little drink. And today, how should I proceed with this? Well, there's many ways I could do this, but since we are going to be somewhat clean, hopefully tonight, I'll take the other approach. But before I go into this discussion, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the Chaos Rain Show, and also support the channel with donations, either super chat or cash app. It's in the pin to the top of the chat room in the banner scrolling. And, you know how to what it is, guys. And you know what it is, man. When these streams go about, you know what time it is, people. Let me run that again for y'all.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny,
Benny.
bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Everyone. Yes, bring everyone. Bring my money. Money. Anyhow, all right. The links to follow me are the above. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos27. You can ask me a friend on Facebook, Eric Gray on Facebook. What else? Join Discord service of the Chaos Rain Show. And what else? Follow me on Rumble as well. CRain23 on Rumble. And I'm trying to think of something else on here. I got this. Become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. Membership has perks, so you know the deal, you know the drill. Become a member. There is a new video for members only. I believe it's what is it? If you look through the membership, you'll find the video is there. So I'm gonna get details on that. But that video I did, I said and made a point. Like literally, I made a point in regards. I made a point that what women do in regards to find a alternate mate or just to have fun and want to still see a male body, or roughly a man could see a female body, but mostly when people go to those events to draw with paintbrush and stuff, 9 times out of the time it's usually a woman are there more for artistic reasons, but really they're there just to see a naked body. So you'll find that in the membership only. I talk about that. Yeah, that as far as I'm gonna say about that. I'm just checking some notifications. All right, so let me exit out of this. I was looking at this. So that's a new video on the membership only page. And I think that's pretty much it. And I haven't checked my Rumble lately, but I could tell that Rumble is somewhat growing a little bit. So if you're not following me on Rumble, I'm not sure what you're waiting for. Please follow me on Rumble. I have some more raunchier content over there. So if you haven't seen my Rumble page, please join me on Rumble. Some videos I have on there pretty decent for a small Rumble handler, but I want to expect more. But with your help, you make this possible. So please join me on Rumble. All right. I think all the introductions are out the way, and I'm going to check my backlogs one last time before I begin. And I might just drop the link. I doubt people will come up, but I leave it to the viewers if you want to come up and voice your opinion on this, because I think this is something important that I saw a video of, and I think it needs to be discussed personally. And don't mind the background noise. You know what day is today, so you're hearing a lot of all It's getting crazy out there. I can hear it now. All right. Let me see. Okay, let's begin. Oh, Oh, and I forgot one thing. I have to do this. Yes. I know, guys. I sometimes stall before I do the stream, but you know how it is. I'm running on, people's time, my time in particular. And I'm just trying to find some things right now. That's not it. Wait, who sent me a message? I ain't about. All right. Let's begin. The title and runs back. Why Black women can't handle rejection. Now, this is very much something that if I didn't discuss this now or had talked about on previous live streams, I will mention it here and now. There's a video right now circulating, and let me find the name of the video for y'all that's watching this. I ain't gonna name the video because, like most things, I have it up here on me. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find the video now because I saw it earlier. Oh, where is that video? Well, the video is dealing with a particular pop the balloon piece, and this is not the typical pop the balloon that we watch from Ariette, the lady from Phoenix. I think she's a non-ADOS Black woman that developed this so-called dating show where people from men or women of all walks of life are here trying to find, I guess, love in a much easier fashion. And how to go about it is they get selected with I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 to 8 ladies on a lineup, and each lady holds a balloon. And with this balloon, a person will present themselves to lay out what they are, what they do, and in return, if the ladies are feeling the opposite sex or men or any individual, then they will hold their balloon. If they're not feeling them, they pop the balloon in a form of what we like to call rejection. Now, as y'all know, if you notice with the plumber that's been made its rounds throughout the internet for the last 2 weeks, right? It said president of one particular man, and we already know his background. When I go back through, I talked about some previous live streams, that he set a wave, not just a smoke screen, a huge firestorm where a lot of ladies were getting in their feelings because this one particular man that is what we consider a choice, meaning this gentleman was the sexual attraction that the ladies like, coming around and rejecting. He is rejecting them to the point where they say you don't qualify. And some ladies that watched that whole segment, that 10 or 13-minute segment, was in their feelings and did content on it. Some call him short, dwarpy, this, that, wherever he is, and give up some vibes on his nonsense, right? But at the end of the day, it created the conversation that a lot of men don't really want to talk about, but I will tell it you here that should have been had. And I've said this earlier, but I'm going to recant this now because I saw some new video that women cannot really handle rejection. And not only they can't handle rejection, they get very much violent depending how you reject them in a certain fashion. Let me explain. And I'm rewinding back this one. Let me mute this because I'm not gonna play the audio because I rather show the videos, but visuals. But I'm looking at this here, and I'm looking at, and I'm going to script to y'all what I'm seeing. This is the pop the balloon, and this is like the woman trying to select a man, and the men on the line, and this looks like some type of ghetto ass type pop the balloon. I'm not sure who ran this, but some hood dudes or whatever. And there's a line of, let me see how many men are on this lineup. Let's check. Let me fast forward. Okay, this is good shit. There's a lineup of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn, it's 9 men. 9 young men, some under the age of 30, roughly. And they look like they're mostly street boys, or street young men. And they're lined up to select one particular woman as a choice to really make a match where they could potentially go out and maybe be what we like to consider a couple. Because couples at the end of the day they try and link up with. So this woman, or this young woman, for lack of better words, she is up here, and she's hoping to get picked by these dudes. And she was making a mockery of some of these dudes for a reason. And a lot of dudes were not even feeling her, to the point now that they just, most of them, when they saw her firsthand, a good portion popped their balloon. And the reason why that is because she is not, the fit for a lot of these young dudes. Matter of fact, I looked at her from head to toe, and besides, the fake hair, which most black women do wear, which is, questionable, but she is very large, meaning she is overweight for her size, and look like she could be roughly 5'4", 5'4", maybe 5'5" ish, maybe. I'm not guessing the height, because look at most of the dudes that are on that panel. A lot of them could be no greater. Maybe there's one dude that's probably 5'10" up there, but most of them are like average, below average in height, because most human beings nowadays are not super tall. Whoever told you the average human being is going to be over 6 feet and all that stuff, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. These men that I'm seeing here are not even close to 6 feet. Maybe 1 or 2 of them might be, but there's not a lot of abundance of men that's considered tall. Like literally considered tall. So she up here, she's walking down the line, and then dudes be explaining, some be honest with her that why she's being rejected or why they didn't want to select her. And she proliferates, really goes really extreme in regards to really talk back at a few dudes that reject her for whatever reason. And it hit me that a lot of black women don't like when black men really reject them for a reason, even if they reject them nicely. Like, you should sit there, just accept it and let her make sure she reject you before you think of attempting rejecting her. And I call that bunk, because men have choices and men have a certain attraction that they're looking for, and not every sister black woman is going to fit that bill. I even go as further as, if you don't fit a certain aesthetic, and I'm talking beyond skin color, because a lot of black women that are naturally brownish or dark skin get in their feelings that they cannot be loved and respected to all groups of men, including black men, for a reason. And that is a mental issue that she has to really overcome and come to realization that not everybody's going to like or love you because of certain things. And it goes beyond skin tone. But you see, you can't tell the normal amount of women today, black women especially, because in their mind, a man should accept them the way they are. They cold-hearted believe this, because yet said they got a vagina, a private part, a box, and thus a man should just not only submit his will to said her, but also submit his wallet as well, freely, without any question. he should open it on a given notice. That's fine, but here's the problem. Most young men today, especially your Gen Z, particularly, and we could go as far as maybe younger millennial, if there are some around, they might accept that, but most people say are most men today, young men especially, are coming to awakening, and they're not gonna accept that. Matter of fact, I go even farther. They're not gonna attempt to even now hear when we communicate with them for a reason. Most or good majority of brothers today of a certain age range are not gonna play the games now. It is gonna even confront some sisters or just flat out don't even have conversations. And it moves beyond further than this rejection piece. I want y'all to understand and hear me well. Rejection is only one factor that why most men nowadays are not going to waste time with said black women. It's everything. One thing a man now, what they're gonna start doing, what they're already doing, curving line women, black women, is they're gonna look at your head to toe. They're gonna see if you're too big. And mind you, when I say too big, we know what too big means. If you're not a regular average in weight that's respectful to your height, by default, you will fall into the too big category. Not thick or, this word thick, because thick's been used loosely. I'm talking about too big. Like you're like maybe double that weight of your size, for a good reason. And now people could say, well, it fits well in certain parts of the body. And maybe that's true. But let's be honest. I'm talking about just to feel aesthetically pleasant. And trust me, if you're average weight and you put on some respectful weight muscle wise that will convert some fat into respectful muscle, it's fine. But most women today here in the West don't think it's concern of dealing with the health where their body matches their work ethic. I mean, I know there's one particular woman on IG. She used to have been like, God, like 150 pounds, and she was like 6 feet. Now she's up to almost 230. Now, mind you, it looks like it shows a little bit, and it might not be too bad. But to me, in the back of my mind, if we're gonna be serious and be honest, that's too big for a woman at 6 feet. Usually, if you're a 6 foot woman, if you want to go there, you want to be under 200 pounds as possible. Usually, as a woman at any height, especially if you're 6 feet, only time 200 pounds will make sense for a woman is if you're 6'3", 6'4", roughly. And I'm just being nice. Even that when you get to that height, you don't even cross the threshold of 200 pounds. And trust me, I see some black women that are around that, and they might be around 200 pounds if they're over 6'3", 6'4", 6'3" or 6'4". I met one particular woman. I'm not sure if she's black. I think she's more Indian or Latin, called Siren. And I don't have pictures of her. Let me see if I can pull up pictures of her. Since I'm talking to, I'm gonna pull up a picture of Siren. And I think she's black. I'm using her as an example. I'm gonna find her right now, guys. Give me 1 second. Where's Siren? Where is Siren? I'm gonna find her right now. And as I find this, please hit the like button, share, and all that good stuff. Siren. Or Helsa. Hell. Siren. Hell 6 Siren. Okay. Let me see if I can find a good picture of her. What is a good picture of this woman? This looks like it's decent. Can I use this one? Let me see. I could probably use this. All right. Let me do this. Checking my page. This is the IG, so let me check this. I'm going to share this so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to show one picture of her. This is Hell Siren. And let me double check, make sure everything looks decent. Yeah, all right. So I'm going to share this. I want to make this a good example. If y'all can hear me good, let me know. Press 1 in the chat room. All right. This is a picture of. Wait, where is this? Okay. All right. This is a picture of Hell Siren. All right. All right. So let me see myself. This is Hell Siren. See it? This is her. Yeah. As you can tell, she is 6'4". All right. Now, I think she's more Latin, or she could be Indian. I'm not sure. This is one example of her. As one example. Let me see if I can find another one. I'm going to stop because this is. Let me see if I can find another one. I'm going to give you examples. And mind you, she is, if I remember roughly, I think she's like roughly 230, 220, 230. I think she's around 200 pounds. She's roughly at that weight. Let me find another picture. And let me see. Actually, I can find more pictures of her. Let me see if I can find that picture. I gotta look for this first before I share this, guys. Cause you know, these ladies, they be getting real raunchy on IG. It's ridiculous. Let me see if I can find that one. No, not this one. Oh no, not this one. I can't share that one. Yeah, I think that's the only one I could find. Yeah, that's only. Wait, actually, this one looks professional. I like this one. This one I like. I'll find some other women, but I'm just sharing this to find an example. I'm just scrolling through it first. Yeah, why not? I'll share this one. This one's good. All right, here's another one, guys, of Hell Siren. I find some other women, but I gotta be selective which one. I'm gonna find a black woman in a second because this woman, I doubt she's black, but what the hell? We'll show this. Here's another one. It's the same person. She is 6'4". With the heels, that'll make her roughly 6'6" or potentially 6'7". So now I'm gonna find a particular woman that's 6 feet, and you might not tell how big she is, but let's do that. All right. Let's see if I can find this other chick. Let's type in tall girl. Let me see if I can find a real decent one. These are videos. What? She got outstanding pictures. What the hell's wrong with these chicks? I'm trying to find one that's a picture. I cannot find it. Wait, actually, is this the one? No, I want her standing. I can't have her. This. She got away from the. Let me find one good one because this is not a good one. All right, this one's the best one. I can't find no more because this is the only good one. All right, so let me show you this one. All right, this is another 6 foot woman. All right. Now this is another tall woman. Her name is Shell. She is 6 foot. This one right here is 200 and some. I think 220, 230, 108 pounds. This is her at 6 feet. Now it's hard to tell if she's too fat because, as you can tell, she has on a dress. But as you can tell, because she's around 200 some, You will not know this difference. All right. You will not know this difference. So that's one black and one potentially black or Indian or anyone. The point is this: is that a man will reject you on many things, many factors, even to the point some might even be as intimidating. Nonetheless, rejection when a man does it to a woman, unfortunately, it can be dangerous. In the video that I'm explaining to you now, the woman that got rejected, or one dude was saying something smart to her, it turned violent to the point that she went out her way to attack the brother because he said some things flying him out towards her. Because he gave that same energy to her because she was very fly to him out. And it goes to the point, gentlemen, not saying it's supposed to be nice, but be mindful of the rejection. Be very mindful. Be mindful at all. Because if a woman is more bigger in weight, stature, and she's going at you and out of her mouth, very abusive verbally, let just be known that she is going to eventually try to hit you and be violent and try to take you out physically. And trust me, she's not as a big, tall woman. She's like slightly average height from what I'm looking at. But she's going out their way to try to physically harm you. And yo, man, you're a little bit, maybe might be a little bit tall and might be a little bit stronger. That a good portion of ladies today, sisters especially, will go toe to toe with you because in them right mind, they feel it is justifiable to go toe to toe and just give you one good slug in the face in a very violent manner, unfortunately. But that's what is expected because in their mind, you're a man, you're supposed to accept their disrespect and even go as far as they must reject you first before you think of attempting to say something in a negative tone towards them in a way that you are going to present and reject them for a reason. And that's the nature of things. You're supposed to be dudes that these ladies, especially these lovely ladies, are the ones that impose rejection to you, and you must suck it and take it. And trust me, it's not gonna be like no simple, nice little rejection. It's gonna be one of them aggressive rejections, or makes you feel it. Makes you feel it so much that you wish you didn't want to exist. And trust me, some of these ladies got very rude in the mouth, especially the one that I was explaining in the video. And the reason I'm explaining instead of playing visuals, because be honest with you, it's not really appropriate for this YouTube stuff. Now to think about it. And I couldn't find, and be honest with you, I couldn't find the actual video. So me better descripting or giving a description verbally will be much more better and makes more sense to me. Because I don't like the fact that these women are, especially women that are young, very young women, that still have a lot of work to do and still have some shadow work and some healing mentally or spiritually. She should not be on a so-called, make-believe or stupid dating show to in regards looking and finding a mate. Personally, in my opinion, you should not be going out there looking for a mate. You should be out there trying to look for a good gym and some good, decent book to read just to clear your mind and better your body. I think a good sweat, if you could do an hour or so of just regular routine weightlifting, light weightlifting, and maybe pushing like a 30-minute cardio if you can, will go a long way for a lot of young ladies that are unfortunately big. And think about it. Think about this. It's good for the body and mind. Once you start relieving the stress, when you start put the body in a certain intense stress. Now, I'm not going in regards to the diet because that's another discussion. And the reason why it's another discussion because most Americans, I'm gonna be honest with you, the diet is poor. We eat too much processed foods, too much refined, over excessive sugars, and besides the water, not drinking enough water, it won't equate to if you're eating bad stuff. You could drink as much good water you want, and I suggest you drink water that has more pH of 7 higher. Do not drink distilled water. No, stay away from distilled water. That I prefer. But in that, a good exercise will start a long way. Oh, one other thing I gotta do is commercial, and please, guys, support the channel.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
So make sure you guys support the channel, super chat or cash app, wherever. Oh, and the goal, like always, we're trying to at least hit $50 or more in donations or support of the Chaos Rain channel. I think that's doable. Besides anything else, is extra, personally. But usually there's always a target goal. Now, a lot of people will say, why start small? Why not start a little bit smaller or bigger? And I say because a lot of people could throw in what's the average? $5. If anybody that's watching throw some or listen and just support the stream, that goes further. And my philosophy in doing so and doing this for now is that it's better to throw some financial group wise than throw a whole bunch. Now, mind you, I will take bigger donations for those that want to support bigger. That's fine. But really, truly, it's always not just me as content, but any content creator that you respect, like, or just want to support because it's media. It goes a long way. So with your support, and usually we reach these goals if we can reach them. $50 is just the minimum. All right. So moving forward with the this Pop the Balloon, this ghetto edition. For those that don't know, this ghetto edition of Pop the Balloon that I'm telling you right now is that, in my opinion, it is very problematic. It's dangerous, personally, because now these are things that's behind the scenes that they're not releasing to the public, but other content creators will come across it and they will do content. Now, you know me, if I was able to get the original video, I might discuss it and put it up there. I might have to clean it up, but I will do it. But overall, because I'm just giving you a more verbal description, this is more respectful. Because I saw that video. I saw that that little Jezebel carry on, and I'm saying, sweetie, you just embarrass yourself in front of national internet media with that outburst. It comes to a point that you ladies, a lot of you black women, gotta let things go. Personally, because me as man, I'm watching this, and you can't let simple things like that go. It makes me think in the back of my head that you're not even entitled for even a conversation, much less even the time of day. If any man of any respectful or any thing going to interact with you and really have a conversation with you, personally. I mean, let's be real here. If you're gonna get so crazy and start physically harming somebody because he says something, yeah, problems. Oh, thank you, Mr. J. I appreciate it. Oh, make sure guys hit the like button. I've not been keeping a look on the likes. If you're watching, please hit the like. Likes free. Yeah, I haven't posted that, so I apologize. Because I be in my mood, and sometimes I forget to tell people hit the like button. But y'all know the drill. Hit the like button. Likes are free. So, like I said, this little chick or this chick, very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And be honest with you, it could have gotten worse. I know a lot of men try to, and it kills me with a lot of young men. And I understand that the first thing they're gonna say, chill, dude, don't like, it's not that serious. He did not swing or use his hand, his pimp hand, for lack of better words, and gave her the the blows of God in front of her. No. He sit there, says something, and she's immediately just throwing swings at him. And he blocked it a little bit, but at times she's still going at it. So it tells me she really wants to get seriously harmed by a man, a young man. And you see, and let me tell you something, gentlemen. You know why women do this? Because they see you around and they hoping that you're gonna come in like super saver simp and come in and save her for potential harm that might be inflicted towards her. Like literally, she did that because she hoping that one dude is gonna come in and they're gonna, protect her. Like literally, protect her. So that's why she felt so brave and bold to really put hands on that man. And to me, I find that to be wrong. But it goes to show that when you are in a, I can't say environment, but if you're in a certain establishment, and they're here for the sole purpose is helping you get a date or find a nice little shorty for to spend time and potentially make it more than what it is and make this something. And what I mean something to turn this into some form of relationship down the line. The pop the balloon ghetto edition style is not the place to be. Now I heard a lot of men say that most men that have something to lose should not be participating in these stupid little shows, which I agree. I agree. Cold-hearted. I do agree. But the problem is a lot of men that depending on economic background are going to still participate in these shows because there are a lot of dudes that are hopeless romantics and they're looking for love. They're trying to search for love. They need love. And the only way they're going to think they're going to attain that is by participating in these, shows and hoping to get a nice little lady, hopefully she's not too big, but that's not a story, to take on and maybe make it something more than it should be and may turn to something. And we all know that's not the case because I don't remember or recall anybody from any of these pop balloon shows from any edition, right, as American, Caribbean, or even I think England, pop balloon shows that after people find their match, that what is the follow-up? Are there serious dating? Even go as far as seeking marriage? That's a question I should be asking. If not, then what is the purpose of it? I'll tell you what the purpose. The purpose of it is for them to come on there, write a man, woman, or look for somebody for a quick fun, which I believe that's what it is. They look for a quick little fun and then be about their merry way. Oh, what's this? Yeah, so I don't really see anything of progression with these shows. And I could be wrong. If y'all guys listen, let me know. You guys subscribe to the channel for me to read your comment. I'm not gonna read your comment. Personally. If you're watching, that's fine. And normally anything else, super chat would be better. But other than that, in my opinion, the video that's leaking, and I doubt it's gonna make us rounds because only a few content creators that have, let's say, 50 or 100K or more subscribers are even looking at this or covering it. And the reason why some of them are just investing or wasting time looking at it because they look at the pop balloon shows, especially the ghetto edition, as nothing of importance. They know most of these shows are more clickbait at best. Most of these shows that women are on saying they look for a man are they're cold-hearted to reject a man just as is because a lot of them get a kick off just rejecting a man, which I find to be narcissistic, very weird. I think I find it very stupid. If you come on a show just to reject somebody, then you wasting people's time. It's better if you stay home and play with yourself. I'm just saying, ladies, You better stay home and using those rabbits or the rows, wherever. Don't come to these little so-called reality or so-called internet TV shows like Pod the Balloon and all stuff. Tell me you look for a man and all stuff. You ain't looking for nobody. You're here just to sit there and just bring out your social media presence so that way you have the opportunity, and I mean opportunity, to promote yourself. Because there's a lot of IG ladies, not thoughts, but ladies on there. And some of them could be thoughts that have sketchy passes. I think one of them, case in point, some have OnlyFans. And some of them have kids. What's good, my good friend, Queens of Virtue? How you doing? My one and only moderator. If you so kindly, Miss Queen of Virtue, to moderate, if you can, I will surely appreciate it. So, and Queen of Virtue, because it's another lady. I doubt she took a step back from content career. One time she gives some advice for those that want to I guess find love. I think her advice more particularly is for ladies. Queen of Virtue, is that for Queen of Virtue? I think the advice you give on your own page on Facebook is for ladies to how you say it? It's for ladies to be in polygamous relationship. Am I right or wrong? I'm Queen of Virtue. If you could give me an answer, I would surely appreciate it. But until then, you know we got some here for y'all.
But they be knocking, y'all. The sonic rings up out of it, and you.
Thank you, Tevin King, for your $5 super sticker. I appreciate it. Surely appreciate it. All right. Yeah, and Queen says thank you too. Yeah, thank you. And I'm just checking something right now, guys. Hold on. Where is my thing? Where is it? All right, so I got to pull it up. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. So it's like this, guys. If you wait, hold on. Let me wind back. Oh, I see. Let me read the comment. Queen Virtue wrote something. It's like this. A man always accept rejection all day, every day. Hell, some men go as far as they're not even going to try now because how bad the rejection is. And in my opinion, why that is because some men don't want to get nuclear rejected by some women that don't just give a crap, in my opinion. And it's fine. I understand it. Should men really take rejection now in the 21st century in present day if they're going out here dealing with a dating market? No, because way how women are moving, then it's not worthy of it. Oh, for those that want to chat in the chat room, refresh your page right now, please. All right, this is what Queen Virtue wrote. I advise women who are in polygamous relationships. Okay. Oh, and Queen, are you in a polygamous relationship right now? A polygamous relationship right now? I'm kind of curious. And my day has been good, Queen Virtue. Because one thing with polygamous relationships, this is me. If you're not in it or engaged in it, people will hear you, but unless you are a part of that life and once was part of it, one way or the other, it gives more context that say, okay, it's not a bad deal. She was once in it or whatever, and what her advice give is makes much more better. Okay, I see, Queen. Okay. It will go much a long way. Because think about Queen Virtue. A lot of people today want to really ask the question, see how credible or credential up you are. Not just you, but any person now moving forward. And the reason why is because there's too many people, Queen Virtue, that are out here scamming people. like literally scamming people out of money. There are some men that are scammers, yes, and there are a whole lot of women that's out here scamming. At the end of the day, most dudes or most men and women today of any age, roughly adult age, are not going to be solely committed to taking anybody's advice or any course or any books that's promoting or teaching an alternate lifestyle that most people that wrote or create the material don't live or preach. I'm not saying that you need to show evidence like pictures stuff, but you have to be honest with the potential consumers if they ask the question. And with the answer, you give the ball back in their court for decision to make if they want to take your advice. And trust me, you're of a certain age now, around your mid 30s now, that it can be credible. But then again, it goes back to the deepest question: are you in one? And was you in a polygamous relationship? Will go much further for them to make the decision. Yeah. But like I said, this is what she teaches and promotes. So I ain't knocking it, guys. If y'all want to find out for yourself, you know where to find her. So even with the pop the balloon thing, again, like I said, people that pop the balloon on these shows, men and women. Mostly I see more men than women. Men that's looking for love, and they gonna do a lineup of ladies. Some that slim, some that could be big. And trust me, the lineup I see from a lot of ladies on Pop the Balloon by Ariette and some of the other contestants or other people that promote it. I'm somewhat not really too impressed because some women I see are roughly average women, which is fine because most human beings are average. But here's the kicker: a lot of women that on here, they are moving and thinking beyond their pay grade or beyond their, what they qualify, which is always a problematic thing. And dudes you deal with that even are out there, put themselves out there to get rejected, have something going on for themselves. Now, very few men I see that's on Ariette's Pop the Balloon don't got something going. Personally, most of them are either career up or have a trade that's looking for love. And me looking at overall, I'm not really impressed. Yeah, Ray's not. So, personally, in my opinion, since I'm not really impressed, right? Or, I'm not really impressed. What happens, you as a man, you go on that dating show. If you look for love, most likely you might as well find elsewhere because you're not going to find in this type of dating environment. You're not going to, because the women that's on there, unfortunately, whether it's on Ariette's Pop the Balloon or any other dating show where you're the man that's looking for a mate, you're going to find subpar women. Some might have some jobs and some might have a career. But when you look at the line from left to right, a lot of them still carry that ratchet Jezebel ways. And I use Jezebel loosely, so don't fall or get too much caught with the words. I'm just using these as phrase right now. That a good portion of these women that's on there are not even really, in my opinion, ready for relationships, personally. I don't see it. They're not ready. And the reason why I mean they're not ready is because look how they carry themselves. I mean, and my thing is this, and I said this before, and I might have to repeat myself. I find it ironic for a lot of you ladies that is a certain age, you've got these long claws as fingernails and think that this is really cute. And I don't understand the significance of having. I think with a lot of women when they get the long fingernails, in my opinion, and Queen, you could back me up on this, Queen Virtue. I think most modern women today, especially sisters that wear these long acrylic nails, is because they want to have like a sense of a feline in a catway hand. Meaning, you know how cats are that you see their paws, but when they shut their claws is long. I think most majority of women want to have those type of cat claw type of hand with or cat claw nails longer than they could Let's say clean himself, for lack of better words. And one guy, right? They wait until the wall pounds them into the pavement before even thinking of acting right. Yeah, I mean, and lot of men have been telling ladies this about the marketplace, the sexual marketplace, that your best bet if you're a woman to get it out the way while you're still touching around your 20s. Once you hit 30, it is very tricky. Not possible, but very tricky because you're out here competing with other women that is just gonna be even younger and maybe more attracted to you, depending on how you keep yourself. Now, I heard some women say that when they kept themselves to a par where they come across some young women that are 20 something age or a little bit older, that they said that these women that are younger are not keeping themselves up to par, which is possibly true. But here's the problem: they got age that is a factor. They could work on other things if they're connected or meeting the right person to help groom them or coach them. And I don't like to use groom, but we gotta be honest. If you're a young woman and you are still in some place mentally and body wise, the right person that will see something about you will help shape you up if you're willing to listen. Other than that, if you cross any man that's probably a little bit older and he's not even doing that, and you're a certain place in life, physically, spiritually, then obviously he's just using you for a good time. And eventually, when he gets tired, which he will, he's gonna move on to the next one. And usually, a man that invests in you is a prize. And I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about the outer look, little things, your mind, your body. He invests in that. You should take that for granted, ladies. That's why you don't see very much men do it. And some men even advise other men to not even do that because they know it does not pan out at the end. Because once women get to a certain place, once you fix her up, she's going to be pretty much eyeballing other men or whatever, and she's going to be cheating on you and moving on with the next person. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I'm trying to think of something else. Oh, guys, another thing, I have to do this. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the drill. You know what this was do.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty, bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Make sure you guys support the channel. Hit the super chat or cash app. I think cash app's $ chaos 8 rain. Yeah. And if you're not subscribed to the Chaos Rain channel, appreciate it. Look at this. All right. Another thing. I'm gonna slowly shift gears here because I cover enough of this. I have some other things to really talk about that might be off topic. But before I get to that, one thing to wrap this particular session up. If you're a man, and let's say, and this is my belief that men cannot reject you ladies for sport and fun. If he rejects you, there's something that he does not really like, or he's not confident in himself, that he has to pull the plug on you in regards to seeing you for the first time. And that's fine. Now, some women, we go back in, don't hate the fact that a man rejects them. Hell, most women nowadays don't like when a man gives them attention. And women need some man to give attention to, because if they're not getting attention, let's be fair and honest, you're not getting attention, then they're going to do something in order to get that attention. And the last thing a woman cannot deal with or survive off is lack of attention, and she cannot deal with the rejection. That's why you don't. And here's another story, and I can't find this video, and I wish I did cover this. There was an incident that happened maybe 2-3 years ago when one particular woman that was a teacher, that's now probably 41 now, I'm not sure she did time in jail. This man not only did reject her, but he broke off the relationship and the relationship towards her. She couldn't handle it. So you know what she did? She made up some story, plot some in her head, confront the dude like maybe a few days, a week later, with a weapon and unalining him. And then act as though and play off like the man did her something why she went and took him out and sent him to the bottom room. And we all know that the people, the police reports, the private investigators, all that, they went and did an investigation and there was no evidence of that. So right now, because I didn't hear no follow-up story of this, I won't be surprised she's doing some serious time in jail. And the reason why I say is because, and I didn't want to add this piece, women also does not like when you as a man, you break it off with them, you end the relationship. I'm saying this for you men, especially black brothers, for your own safety and protection. If she does reject you or she eventually cuts it off for whatever reason and you're not feeling her, if she ends the relationship, take that as a positive sign that you know, a positive sign that you avoid something that could have been potentially more harmful or dangerous to you personally. And the reason why I say it is because it could have ended real ugly if you decide to pull the plug on her unexpectedly. Like literally unexpectedly, you end the relationship or even go as far as rejecting. Because if you do that, listen to me good, if you did that, she will plot against you. She will, even depending on which one we deal with, and let's be honest, there's some women that are crazy out here. She would set you up, depending how good a person you were. And I mean not just good personality, but really good in other fashion. She will plan something to get rid of you if you're not careful. I hear too many stories of some dudes that either dodged the bullet in some relationship or just didn't really made it, and you know what happened. Let's say, I'll just say this, some dudes, they come out of these relationships unscathed. Like literally unscathed. But you as man, if you didn't come unscathed after a relationship that either you initiate or you end it, you're not gonna come out of that at all. Matter of fact, you'd be lucky you got out of that with your life. So my advice, if she pulls the plug on you, I think most men should not take that as a bad thing now. Don't take it as a bad thing. Take that as a thing that you avoided. So that's that with this story. And for this particular section of this stream. And the reason why I say why black women can't handle rejection, just for clarity for those that will get far to this video or this stream, is because in their mind, they should never be rejected. They should be doing rejection. They should be doing the ending the relationships. They need to do everything that put closure first, not you. Because if you decide to move an initiative unexpectedly towards her, she gonna find it as problematic, and she'll look at that as a sign of declaration of war towards you. Because in her mind, everything's planned out with a lot of black women, modern women today, black women especially. They don't do things just as. They plan these things, think about in advance, and are ahead of you 5 steps. So like anything, you should move proactive as a man, seeing where these things are going, relationships going. Don't just do it just as. You can't do it no more, especially in the Western world, because a lot of you dudes that can't handle the rejection, you know who you are. Imagine if the shoes are on the foot and you do that, could you don't mind rejection, but you will initiate rejection even to the point as end a relationship if it does go or serve you or fair with you, you would do that. So that's my little short reasoning, answer, and advice, if anything. Not big advice, but just simple advice. And I hope this portion helps you guys more than anything else. Hope you give a comment on this particular video and like this video. All right. Yeah, so that's that. All right. Now, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm trying to find what this. I'm gonna read this because I was gonna cover it eventually, but hell, I'll recover it now. And I'm not sure what type of, if this is New York Times celebrity divorce or this is some type of news article by Vulture, maybe. Oh, and one other thing I'll do, I'll put the link here for those that want to, participate in today's stream. And I know I might have some people that might participate or not. Who knows? Who knows? Anyhow. Okay, I'm gonna read this particular article here. Yes, we're gonna look at some articles. Gotta look at some articles. And this one right here, that you know what I'm about to talk about. This thing with the Tanyana Taylor and Iman Shepherd divorce, and what was the end result. And this is only one article, and I'm trying to find some others. But this one right here that came up. What's up with Tanyana Taylor and Iman Shepherd's messy divorce? This was June 25th, 2024. Now, mind you, the next day or that same day on the 25th was Iman Shepherd's 35th birthday, I believe. Let me see if I'm right. Is he 35? Let me see. I believe he's 35 years old. I believe. Anyway, the couple that caused a widespread panic after starring in the Flash and Dancing theme music video, Kanye West's 2016 song Fade, is splitting up for good. A judge has ordered Teyana Taylor and Iman Shepherd to submit their divorce settlement in writing by noon on June 27, which they did. According to documents obtained by the TMZ, it appears the judge wants to end the back and forth between Taylor and Shepherd over issues like their parental plans and child support addenda. Now, my thing with the child support thing, and I got to go there. If your husband or whatever involved with you and your kids, and I'm not sure how long y'all guys been married. Maybe y'all been married now for maybe 9 or 6 or 8 years. It should stay to that point where wherever he gets the kids, he spends money regardless. I'm not really a big proponent, especially if you're a millionaire, that you should be paying child support, personally. If you're a broke person, you're a broke person. But if you both are, I can't say equally yoked, but if you're both millionaires, I think there should not be no child support moving forward. Only child support should only come to matters is when the opposite sex is no longer dealing with the child, not only seeing the child, but not even financially supporting the child. Period. That's the only time I feel that's when the child support should come into play. But if he's still an involved parent, obviously involved, he's going to still put some money and support his child. There should not be issue with no child support. But that's just me. All right. Let's see. If the pair don't come to an agreement by the deadline, the judge has promised to remove the case from her docket, meaning they'll have to start the process all over again. The news comes after a protracted divorce proceeding that was first filed in January 2023 and kept hidden from the public until late last year. Here's everything you need to know. Why are Taylor and Shepherd divorcing? Good question. Taylor secretly filed to divorce former basketball player Shepherd in January 2023, citing his cruel treatment. She managed to keep the filing under wraps for a full 10 months before reporting caught wind of the divorce in November of last year. Taylor announced their separation in September. In the court documents, Taylor alleged their marriage crumbled because Shepherd was jealous of her fame, grew insecure when photographers requested him to step out of the frame for pictures and her and felt like he wasn't good enough. What the hell? You broke up with your wife because of that? That don't make no sense. Yeah, that don't make no sense. Hold on, let me read that again. This is mostly clickbait. This is my troll. Taylor secretly filed to divorce former basketball player Shepard in January of 2023, citing his cruel treatment. She managed to keep the filing under wraps for a full 10 months before reports caught wind of the divorce in November of last year. Taylor announced their separation in September in the court's documents. Taylor alleged their marriage crumbled because Shepard was jealous of her fame, grew insecure when photographers requested him to step out of the frame for pictures of her, and felt like he wasn't good enough for her. Yeah, that don't make no sense. I don't know if I want to agree with that. If that's the real reason why they end the marriage, or she filed divorce. And I think, to be honest with you, that's reading or listening to this, she filed. So if you file, it's much more deep, because if this was a big issue, he would file papers. You see, this is why I gotta question everybody this is why if this is my thing, guys and ladies. No fault divorce will come to end by the end of this decade. I wholeheartedly believe that they're gonna reform no fault divorce. And the reason why I say this, because it's come to the point now that some of these divorce filings now for decades since 1969, going on when it really started really kick off in the early 70s, that these divorces are not really making no sense. Now, if I hear infidelity, maybe you could file divorce, maybe. But when I hear someone about stupid reasons, minuscule reasons, foolish reasons why you're divorcing your mate, rather that you're not happy, you're bored, you need more excitement, you want to be out there in the streets, or whatever reason, it was the point to say that your mate is jealous of you and all that stupid stuff. And not the fact that he's not beating your butt every day because you come home out here. So really, the divorce is that you just decide to divorce because you think you're better than your man. That's the thing I get out of this, reading that paragraph. A lot of people might think that's not what it is, but that's what I'm getting off this paragraph. Because that's not a logical reason to divorce your husband. Now, if your husband divorced you, that's a different situation. But you're divorcing him. Anyhow, let me keep reading. Eventually, Shepard began treating. Hold on. 1 second, guys. All right, let me keep going. Where's the article? Eventually, Shepard began treating her cruelly and displaying extreme narcissistic behaviors throughout the majority of their marriage. The filing claims pre-TMZ, adding that Shepard emotionally and mentally abused Taylor. He allegedly did not want her to work when she became a mother, but complained about her lack of employment when she stayed. Oh, yeah, this is something. Wait. I got something bad for y'all. Hold on. Wait. I gotta do it, guys. Hold on. Wait. No, matter of fact, where's Kali?
The sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. Sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're sick. If this is really true, let's say this is true, you're a sick dude. Everyone want to go there. Anyway, let's keep going. Adding that Shepard emotionally and mentally abused Taylor. He allegedly did not want her to work when she became mother, but complained about her lack of employment when she stayed home to raise their 2 children. Taylor tries to reconcile with Shepard as his NBA career was falling apart, but she couldn't make amends according to the documents. She filed for divorce once in 2022 before asking her legal team to withdraw the filing 1 day later. Shepard cheated scandals and arrests for DUI and possession of drugs didn't help matters. His attorney denied the allegation of cruel treatment and asked that the reason for their divorce be changed to a irreconcilable broken bond or irrevocable broken bond. I like a better words. If this is the shoes of the foot, they would not. I'm not going there. All right. What do their finance have to do with it? According to June documents, Shepard asked the court to revise his child support payment to $8,000 a month to account for his gross income of around $48K a monthly per Daily Mail. Let me see if I can click on this. The Daily Molly. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll look at that later. Oh, what happened? Okay. Okay. He claims Taylor brought in around $94,000 a month. For her part, Taylor accused Shepard of withdrawing nearly $4 million from their shares account and left her to foot a $200K home renovation bill. What has Taylor said about the news? Taylor denies that TMZ reports about Shepard's behavior, saying that the articles have misleading headlines. My court documents aren't clickbait. For your salacious headlines, she wrote in an Instagram story on January 27th, NJ filing obtained by TMZ. The performer accused Shepard of being under the influence and smoking. And this is my thing. Before I continue, guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to come up, the call line is in the chat room right now. You can come up if you want. This is my thing. And I'm going to go there. Yeah, I have to go there. I'm not sure what is it with you ladies, with these dudes that are on, influence of smoking the ganja, right? But if you deal with a dude, and you've been in a relationship for a while, right? One of the things that should be key evident that you should pay attention to, right, is how he does with his time. Now, I'm not really a big proponent of people drinking or even smoking all day. I'm not a proponent. I think when you have time to do that, you have time for other productive activities, in my opinion. The last thing you want to be doing is you should be idolizing and wasting and investing your time on elusive, activities that are influential to your body and your mind, that harms you in the long run. Right? And I'm not a big proponent of it either. But me reading this, you pick a dude that is not really a top tier basketball player, if you want to go there. And his career kind of ended abruptly because when Iman was drafted, if I could go back, see when this guy was drafted. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Iman Shepard. I'm going to type him up. I'm going to look him up right now. I got to see when he was drafted, how long he played in the NBA. Oh, my fault. He just turned 34 on June 26th. So he was not born in 89. He was born in 1990. Okay. Ashanti Shepard, an American former basketball. He did one. All right. Let me see when he was drafted. Okay. I'm just going to look at his background now, guys. Yeah, he was not really a decent player. He only shot under 40% and under 33% from 3-point. So it's not really that efficient player. When was he drafted? He was drafted. Let's see. Oak Park, Illinois. I'm trying to see when he was drafted. It's not giving me that's his career, but okay. He was drafted by New York Knicks first round, 17 pick, 17 overall by the 2011 NBA draft. So he was drafted in 2011. Let that sink in. He was drafted in 2011. So he was been active. If he was still active in the NBA, it'd be going on 13 years. But I think his career stopped around, I believe, last 2 years, 3 years, I believe, maybe 4 years. I think it stopped during the pandemic, around 2020, I believe. He did not survive 10 years in the NBA. And this is my thing. If you survive a decade in the league, you actually did your job. But most players nowadays don't. Is a luxury to survive over 10 years. Hell, Kemba Walker just now retired from the NBA, and he spent 13 years in the NBA, or actually 12. 10 actually, I think he spent like 10 or 11 years in the NBA actually, because he played for New York Knicks since 2021, I believe. But nonetheless, he had a good career. Kimbo, on the other hand, Iman, on the other hand, he was just a backup role player, bench player. I mean, very few you see him start on a team, to be honest with you. So his career as an NBA player was not really that long, personally. But that's beyond the point. The point is this, that, you picked a man that's just, very much an average, and we could say he goes for a below average player in the NBA, to be honest. So this is what I expect for most people that made it in the league and made a little bit of the money, and they could probably make more. That this is what he has done for himself after, really retired from the NBA, and that's nothing. He wasn't going to do nothing. So he had too much time on his hands. And me personally, I'm not really proponent of people idolizing and wasting time and doing low level stuff, regardless if you're a millionaire person. All right. While with their daughters, Taylor also claims he failed to feed them when they were under his care, and once sent them to Chicago United Center area alone using a rideshare app. While he alleged put the children in danger, he also alleged cut off the utilities. Yeah, I mean, hear about it. So I'm not saying she's lying or she's telling the truth, but there is a trend here that, if this is true, it seems me Iman does not like deal with if he had children, I don't think he wanted girls, because girls, just like boys, require a certain attention. And if you're doing this already as a parent, a so-called involved parent, or probably not involved enough, whatever you want to call it, you doing this, that tells me it don't make no sense you should have full custody of your kids, because you're not showing that you are a responsible parent, if this is true. Now, I can't say this is right or wrong, or it could be fake, but if this is true, you're not really fit to do this. Well, I'm just saying. At their Georgia home, leaving Taylor without Wi-Fi, cable, or water. Also, let me add, Taylor wrote, all of the utilities in my home was on the same day after that ish was pulled. Me and my kids are never going to be sitting ducks. Now, it seemed to me that Iman really was paying most of the bills, because if he got things shut up around his house, that means the house that's under his name that he paid for, he controls. Now, I don't condone, if you are a parent, especially a man, you should be cutting off your kids because you have an issue with the baby mom. Don't do that. Please don't do that. A disclaimer. Yo, TMC, are you serious? Taylor posts, y'all really be talking too far with these misleading headlines, and I'm tired of it. Every time I turn around, it's either half leaked and made up stories or words being twisted for clickbait. I kindly ask you people to mind your business and for y'all to respect me and my family privacy. She added, however, you keep putting out F-free if you're going to keep leaking my documents. Show it all. Come correct. Stop taking bits and pieces, putting tens and tens to twos. The kind of coverage Taylor explained is why she filed the divorce secretly in the first. All right, so she didn't want nobody to know, but it makes me wonder, how do people got this information that this was happening? See, it goes back to you, Miss Taylor. If you're going to walk away quietly, you got to do it quietly as best as possible. I think you did not walk quietly enough. And the end result of all this, because you didn't do that, you had the media come in and start twisting on narrative of what really was going on, in my opinion. In my opinion. Now, I'm looking at some other things. All right, and I'm looking at some money here. I don't like this one. I'm going to part shift because there's too much advertisement on this. I'm going to share another article. Let me go through it first. Let me look at it. Make sure this article is good. I don't like what she had blonde hair. That's not attractive. All right, I'm just looking at this now. I'm just looking at this now. All right, I'm going to use another link because there's too many commercials on this one. Y'all know me. I don't deal with the commercial stuff. All right, let's take a look. All right, I'm going to open up a window. All right, let me see this. All right. Oh, good. There's no commercials, so there's strips. I'm going to read this. And matter of fact, can I separate the windows? I think I could do that. Let me do this. I'm going to do something. Boom. Okay, this will work. I like this one. All right. Okay, I'm going to share this. This is going to be probably another article, probably last article. And if y'all want to give your take, come now or forever hold your peace, please. All right, let me stop this. I might have to put this in the description. All right, here we go. What's good, guy? I'm going to put the call link one more time. Actually, no. All right. Okay, this is one of the last articles. And let me stop sharing this right here. And I'm going to share it now. All right, this is probably the last article. This is by dailymolly.com. I'm surprised people are not really talking about this. I'm very surprised, don't y'all? I'm very surprised indeed. All right. So now y'all see the title here. And switch count. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to do something here. All right, the Daily Mally and the states here. Oh, hold on. Where is it? Hold on. The Daily Mally, Tanya Taylor ex Iman Shepherd claims she makes double what he does as former NBA player wants change in child support payment, which is another segment here, but we're going to read into it for another source. Shepherd alleged in the court document that Tanya gross monthly income before taxes is $93K, which is nearly double what his $47,000 is. Iman has earned $48 million over his NBA career, but has not played in the league since 2021, which I was exactly right. 2021. Boom. I was right. He only lasted 10 years. So I'm going to reframe my statement, take back my statement. That's a good career. If you survive 10 years in NBA, that's fair enough. Usually most players nowadays don't get past year 10. I doubt what's his name? That point guard who plays Brooklyn. I think his name is yeah, I know what I'm talking about. The 6'10 tall dude. I don't think he's gonna survive 10 years. I think once his contract's up, if his contract holds on after 10 years in the NBA, he did something. Anyhow, and make sure you guys hit the like button, share stream. It is an interesting claim as when Tanya filed for divorce in November, she claims that her estranged husband was insecure and jealous, which you read already. Tanya Taylor's ex Iman Shepherd, she makes double of what she makes, blah blah blah, and child. So he changed his child support payments, which like I said, he should not be paying child support, but that's not a story. The 30-year-old former NBA star has filed new court documents asking for adjustment due to the pay gap with 33-year-old singer and actress, according to TMZ Thursday. If you're paying $8K a month for child support, I think you need to get that down to roughly 4,000. Yeah, that's fair. Because you're gonna pay some child support. Much times I don't think you should, because y'all both making money, should make more, but you're gonna have to give her some. I think 4K should be the low end, in my opinion. That should be the minimum. All right. Should be alleged to the court documents that Tanya gross monthly income, which I read already. All right. It is interesting to claim as when Tanya filed divorce in November, she claims that her estranged husband was insecure. We already read already. Blah blah blah. He also claims that he would pay health insurance. All right. He also claims that he would pay health insurance for majority medical expense, but would like to split the children other health service. The drama has gone on for months, as back in March, Taylor accused Shepherd of confusing their kids. I'm not sure what that means. At the time, Taylor filed the documents obtained by TMZ to have a child psychologist testify. Okay. The actress wanted a child psychologist to testify about something that happened a few weeks ago when their kids, 8 years old in June and 3-year-old Rue, were at Shepherd's home. The former NBA star had an unidentified female friend and her daughter staying at his home during his parental weekend with Rue. Taylor clarified she knew they were there because she saw the female friend, daughter, and the friend during a FaceTime check-in. Okay. And like I said, black women need to stop wearing blonde hair. So it doesn't look good. It's very weird. Wait, I want to continue reading more. Where's the rest of the article? Okay. She also added that the female friend and her daughter were later seen at Sky Zone with Taylor and Shepherd's kids. The White Man Can't Jump actress claimed in the document that her oldest, June, was confused by seeing Shepherd sharing a bed with the friend. Okay. And she alleged in documents that Shepherd told June that the friend was staying with him because her home was broken. Okay. Taylor claims that Shepherd doesn't need to have the woman and her daughters around on his weekend with the kids. The documents point out that Shepherd has the kids on the first and third weekend of each month, plus Select Friday as well. The actress claimed that Shepherd doesn't actually realize the impact him being seen with another woman is having on her kids, which is why she wanted a child psychologist. Let me keep reading. Come on, I'll say something after this. She is also asking for financial experts to testify since she claims that Shepherd has withdrawn nearly $4 million. Blah blah. The new legal wrinkle come just months after Taylor accused Shepherd of turning off these. Yeah. Enough of this. I ain't gonna continue to look at this. Saying the same dumb thing. Hold on. It was saying the same dumb thing. Stop this. Stop. It's saying the same dumb thing, man. I ain't gonna read that. I'm not gonna read it. I ain't gonna do it. Absolutely not. Nope. And the sad thing about all this, guys, comes looking at this good. And okay. Oh, so he's from Chicago. Makes sense. All right. Yeah, enough of that. The point is this, guys, and I probably will put the link if you follow me on Facebook, you'll get the link for Facebook. So just add me as a friend on Facebook. I'll put that in for those that want that information. You get me? Let me see. Let me do this. My thing is this, guys, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And if that was concerned to Tanya Taylor, I'm gonna call bunk. And here's why. I see too much women that are no longer in a relationship with their baby fathers or husbands. They come in and start in a relationship with a man and bring an unestranged man around their young sons and daughters. So when I read that garbage, if that was the kicker, why you didn't feel uncomfortable and want to go as far as send a psychologist, a school psychologist to watch or monitor your child's psychological issues, that tells me you're insecure. Very insecure woman. And it tells you, gentlemen, you're going to have to think very wise who you want to have kids with. Personally. Because God forbid if you brought that same energy in regards what your baby mama or once wife have your kids around, and you try to do something, they're going to find that you're out of line. Because, like Mr. Igmore said, these are not your kids. At one time, I probably would have agreed that back in a couple of centuries ago, men did have more control of their kids and whatever. But now, because that has changed now for the last maybe a century now, the problem is you don't know who's around your kids. And if you're a man and you're not really involved, and let's say the relationship goes the other way, and I'm being honest, the other way, she's gonna have a bunch of men around your kids, especially if you have daughters. Let's speak the truth. Let's be honest. It's not the same energy. It's definitely not the same energy at all. At all. So miss me that you go invest money on a psychologist, know your psychological well-being of your daughter. Personally, you just got jealous because this man eventually is moving on. He's going to have other women around. And that's that. That's that. That's that. And you don't like it. It was the other way around. Most women would find that not a problem. They wouldn't find that a problem at all. Because you're a man. You are a man. You need to take it. And I call bunk on that. So that's pretty much it, guys. I think I stressed this enough. I stress this enough. Hold on. And one thing, if you didn't learn or take anything out of this, why women don't like rejection, and we could probably tie it in with the Tanya Taylor piece. She doesn't like to know that she is second fiddle, and she doesn't like the actions of the now divorced husband. Moving on. I find it very weird, in my opinion. I find it very weird. And it just got real goofy, in my opinion. That you're more concerned of your man moving on or who he has around his kids, but we can't really concern what you have around. You don't think he's more concerned what you have around his daughters? I don't think so. Anyhow, that's pretty much it for me. The links to follow me are the following above for those that's listening. You can follow me on Twitter at ChaosRain7. Add me a friend on Facebook, Eric Ray on Facebook. Join my Discord service as well. Also follow me or follow my Rumble page as well. Matter of fact, let me see where my Rumble is. I'm going to find right now and give it to you right now. Matter of fact, I have my Rumble handle right here. Hold on. Okay. yeah, guys, join me on Rumble because for more raw content, it will be on Rumble. So please make your way to Rumble. I put the link here for those that want to follow me on Rumble. And also, become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. Membership has perks, as you know. And what else? I got anything else? Oh, that's it. That's pretty much it. Make sure leave a comment on this video. I'll be reading the comments on this one. Oh, and please, guys, look at all other videos and live streams I've done on here. I know there's 2 videos, or actually 1 live stream, 1 video is doing pretty well. Check it out. It's in my channel. Leave a comment on that. And I'm looking forward to reading y'all thoughts on this stream, you know. And please don't forget to subscribe to the Chaos Rain Show. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching today's stream. Until next time, and you know, next time, let the chaos reign.